Hello everyone, welcome back to this crazy nonsense. How y'all doing? It's been a couple weeks.
It has been some time.
It has been
tired.
some time.
Oh, that was a painful 2 weeks.
You're telling me. Okay, let me get the script going, make sure we're not dropping a ton of frames, and then I think we'll be good to go.
If anybody here wants a little context as to what my 2 weeks have been like, I posted a photo at around 9:24 Pacific today in the Lego and Bionicle channel of BIONICLE Day. That just shows what I worked on for 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, you had your work cut out for you with that. And you couldn't even talk about it.
Nope. Couldn't mention it once. I was kept tightly sealed because the client was going to have a brick Beyond the Brick come in to film, and so they got half of it, the right hand side. We just installed the left hand yesterday.
Jeez.
And I still had to wait 24 hours before I could even talk about it openly.
I mean, I can show it on the stream if you want to show it off.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. Where did you post that? That
was in Lego and Bionicle.
Ah, yes. Okay, here we are. So
and of course, I just realized I posted the Android screenshotted panoramic because it looks a little better than the other version I had.
Right.
But you get the idea.
Much detail put into that. That was a very long job. And you started working on that basically like right after 810, didn't you?
2 days after BIONICLE Day. No. The very next day after the first Maze of Shadows stream, I started working on that.
Huh.
Yeah. It was legitimately, and everybody agreed to this plan. BIONICLE Day, 810. BIONICLE Day, 811. BIONICLE Day, 812. Next day, immediate meeting with the client. Immediate.
Jeez.
The next day after that, I was already helping to figure out what tile we had. And just to clarify, the reasons why it's so painful, that's all tile. There's no plate in that. So it is a flush face. And yes, it's going to pain people to hear this. That's all glued. So I had to glue that.
You craggled that. Oh, no.
So just to clarify, the reason it is so painful is because we had to glue it all together. If I had to just build it, that would have been done in 8 days total.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because I would have had the chance to just slap it on the wall and be done with it. But it's a permanent fixture.
Yeah.
So in addition to it all being affixed to a wood board, which it is, it's a wood frame that it's wrapped around. It's also glued to that surface, and then on top of that, the frame itself on the outside is also glued up and ready to go, and it's also just, it's a lot of things happening.
I can see that.
If you happen to be in the Seattle region and want to go check it out, it's at the Bricks and Minifigs in Northgate in Seattle. Pretty easy to find. I believe it's on Northeast Northgate Way. Easy enough to find. I was able to find it pretty fast, and they are right along, like they're on the over there. I'm actually going to take Matt there.
Oh, nice.
On Saturday.
Yeah,
the light rail is a 7-minute walk from there. So I'm like, well, might as well take him over there. Not that we'll be doing much walking with him, but you understand what I mean.
Why are we going back to the start? Tarker, I blame you.
We weren't even paying attention, and Tarker's just doing things.
I am busy. The Chaos Lord is busy. Leave me alone.
Anyway, I guess we should be talking about this thing now.
Well, now
wishes to return to water.
Now we need the leave Brittany alone memes, but for Tarker.
So, I guess where we last left off, we finally got through stage 1 officially.
Correct. We are now in stage 2, the region of water. And we just got a new ability, quote unquote, for Nokama, where she can walk on water. Nokama is officially Jesus.
Sure, why not? So now, what exactly are we doing? Where are we going from here?
That's a very good question. Looks like we're fighting BIONICLE is what we're doing.
I'm okay with this.
What element is BIONICLE? Is that ice or earth? I want to say ice.
1 second. Emos. Maze of Shadows.
Good thing we have that link pinned. Well, that's a different link, but you can get the BSL1 as well. Nightbot is also blasting that.
BIONICLE is actually ice. Okay, so ice.
Okay.
Okay, so we need a Vakama.
Indeed.
Hello, Vakama. Join us. Then again, we might just get Basic Ta for all we know.
Probably.
Basic Ta might do the trick.
Basic Ta.
Basic Ta. My sister is going to kill me now. She's not had to hear that for 2 weeks. And here we are.
2?
Ooh.
Basic Ta.
Basic Ta. We win.
Jeez. So yeah, that's been your last 2 weeks. My last 2 weeks have been going back to class and assignments and shit, which is why I did not do this last week, because I just didn't have the energy. And in truth, I don't have the energy this week, but I'm doing it anyways, and I got a little help from my friend Birthday Cake Flavored Bailey's. It's not quite my birthday yet, but it will be in a couple weeks.
Gotta love it, though. Okay. I guess we are...
Oh, a Karis crab. And is that a basic lay?
Ooh. Become that out.
Well, actually, hold on. Because crab is going to be air, yes? So we should actually... yeah, it's a Karis. So, okay.
It's actually water.
I was gonna do that, but I guess we're in the right Toa now then. So,
correct.
Basic Ta.
Basic Ta. We did indeed throw a disc preemptively and attacked it.
Yeah, so. That was what I was hoping we would do, because that would just... We would guarantee we're the right Toa right out of the gate, but evidently Matau was the correct option anyways, so it does not matter.
Chat, yeah,
all right, hold up.
You should have shown some Vakama.
All right, what do we got? Basic lay. Adam would be pleased.
We now have another option.
Oh, okay. So this is the we get the in-world option as well now.
Ooh.
When we get the Gametru disc, that's going to be a pain in the dick.
Yeah, that's where you take over.
Yeah. So how is everyone in chat doing today?
Switch to leave at your disc.
I love, by the way, how the majority of this area, outside of the areas that just like have water in them, it's just the exact same graphics as the previous area, just desaturated slightly.
Right? It's like going from Lego tan to dark tan, and I don't hate it. Because it's actually better, it's more aesthetically pleasing to me.
The region of stone, the darker region of stone.
The cool original stone, the cooler region.
Anyway,
welcome.
It's a good thing we decided to explore that way. We ended up getting that Lee Basic,
which we since it unlocked the like out of battle version, that was 100% required to progress. So we would have been very lost if we hadn't done that. Lazy day. Agent Shadow just woke up. Tarag Hordika enjoying the weekend. Would potato chips in Le Metru be called Lays? You can leave, Z-Man.
No, they will be called Lewas.
All right, so now we are making some progress. Okay, I see what they're doing here. So, Nokama going over the water, and Matau hovers over air.
Yeah. Oh, that is a shark with arms.
Ah, a Takea.
And that's going to be water, so we need Matau again.
1 moment, let me confirm that. Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a fish.
You know, look, it could have been a stone as a land shark.
Basically.
Yes, street sharks. Yes.
The street shark.
Basic top.
Basically.
What is the name of the Hero Factory villain? That's a shark.
I have no familiarity with Hero Factory for the most part, so I am not sure.
It's something with Yaw. That's how much I remember, but it's the breakout wave, I think.
Why is my controller not working?
I mean, I have a website to look this stuff with. Hold on. Jawblade.
Jawblade.
He's a shark-like villain who is a former member of the Legion of Darkness.
So
Jawblade
attacks you.
I love our description of this character. At some point, Jawblade was built.
Oh yeah, speaking of update Hero, this is your reminder from Lenny to update Hero Sector 1.
Yeah. I mean, it still functions. Doesn't necessarily.
I mean, with the rest of your site lately, I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't.
I mean, the website functions. It's snappy right now. It's working.
For now, until the next wave of AI bots starts assailing it.
Don't get me started. Anyway, I will be back in a moment.
All right. Oh boy, now comes the fun part of trying to hit this button, because its hitbox is, like, not as big as you would think it would be.
That's what we call intuitive game design.
There we go. But yeah, AI scraper bots have been taking down BSO1 like every other day lately. It's been insane.
Yeah, I read about that in the Discord. The BSO1 Discord, I think.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. What can you do?
It's this point, it's like trying to kill a Hydra, you know? You block one and 5 more come to take its place. I think I don't want to speak for Sword or Morris, but it sounds like they're actually considering going to Cloudflare just because they have automated protection against this kind of thing.
Yeah, that could be a solution.
I like Cloudflare. I don't know what some people have against it. Like, yeah, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but it does a lot of good stuff. Especially with things like the 810 website, where, like, we've got a lot of, like, fairly large images. Even if they're WebPs, it still makes the site a little sluggish to load at times. So Cloudflare being able to cache all of that makes it a lot snappier.
I have not very deep knowledge about web development, so...
Joe Cool, I feel like that's a reference to something that I just don't get. I'm sorry.
What did he say?
Oh boy, there's a Terracotta. I'm going to assume it's water.
Oh, there wasn't a Terracotta.
I'd like to see more of the models that they did for this game, because there was years ago, one of the art designers for the game posted a what was it? It was like a I'm drawing a fucking blank. like a portfolio of their work for the game, and they showed like some of the original models that they made for this game, and they actually look really good. It's kind of like a Donkey Kong Country kind of thing, where the models are from like rasterized into sprites.
Oh.
Lamps. What? I'm so confused.
Why are there 2 Keras traps?
Because Matau is using the Mask of Illusion.
I was looking up from my basing, my texture painting.
Hmm.
And I just saw 2 Keras traps, and I was like...
What are you working on?
Right now I'm painting bases for my Imperial Fists. Warhammer models. So it's a project I've been working on for the past year.
Nice.
It's basically... They haven't painted one, but I used paint remover, and now I'm gonna redo them.
Okay.
Because when I painted them as a kid, I did not do a good job, and I painted over already painted minis. So all the detail was messed up.
Yeah.
And, that fun stuff. But now they are back to they're gray.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're using acetone to get the old paint off?
Oh no, no acetone.
Huh.
Because
By the way, this is Wenoa. So
yeah.
Acetone would actually melt the plastic.
It really depends on the kind of plastic. Like, I painted a Trina once, and I used acetone to get all the paint off, and it's been just fine.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Warhammer plastic is not the same plastic.
Right.
Yeah. Lego plastic. And I've seen people who have used solutions with just a little bit of acetone. Strip models, and just with that little amount, it still like fries the plastic. So
I used strong.
I used a degreaser, a very strong degreaser.
Okay.
For
We now have mudslide, by the way.
Indeed.
So. And a toothbrush. Toothbrush
Why?
is your best friend in miniatures.
Yeah. Now, I've thought about getting into things like Warhammer in the past, but that's an expensive hobby.
Oh, it's expensive.
Warhammer is very expensive.
Collecting BIONICLE isn't cheap either these days.
I hesitate to say that it's, well, I mean, depending on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to collect, what sets you're trying to collect, BIONICLE is probably still cheaper than Warhammer. Especially now that we're getting into like 3D printing where you can make your own parts and stuff.
Well, and the same can be said for Warhammer. Technically, you don't need to buy the figures, but they would very much prefer you to do so.
That does bring up another thing that we need to discuss at some point, is that I wanted to discuss at one point doing print yourself kits for the trading cards, especially given, you know, how expensive it's going to be to ship things to the US now from China, with the de minimis thing no longer being allowed.
Well, something else I want to say about the price of Warhammer. If you can get things second-hand, that saves you a lot of money too.
That's also true.
Well, that's an ONU disc. We should definitely go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Warhammer is one of those hobbies where you can't really have any other hobbies.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we get.
Another regen disc. Neat.
Neat. It upgraded our existing one.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened there?
I accidentally minimized the window. That's what happened. Because for some reason my controller has stopped responding in the actual game. So whenever I try to speed through menus, I have to refocus the window and do it with the keyboard. Tomara I've seen at a Lego shop costs $30, but every other set I've seen has been over $100 in the canister. Jesus Christ. I remember when they were $7 at launch. Canadian.
$7.99.
Those days, yes.
$6.99, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, you're not wrong. I'm gonna be fucking 34 in a couple weeks, so.
For the record, $7 in 2001 USD was equivalent to $12.77 today. So give them credit. Excuse me. I just ate some beef jerky. Give them credit. Price-wise, it's not outrageous.
Right.
Today. If they were to sell Toa today, it would have still been the same price point that they put their canisters at some point. And those canisters were larger, as well as the Toa themselves.
Yeah, I see a button down there for the Laymetro disc. We should probably deal with that before going up there.
Agreed.
But no, yeah, it also just depends on the set sometimes too. Like, G2 sets are ridiculously expensive these days, from what I recall. Even the boxes by themselves are expensive.
I think the biggest problem with G2 and why it's gotten so expensive is because it was regarded as a failure.
Yeah, and very few stores actually. Especially in the later waves for like 2016, a lot of stores just didn't carry them.
That's true.
Yeah, but it has
here's
being more rare because it didn't sell well.
So here's the fun thing. I got my first G2 set Liwa in December 2014. Sorry. That was the first one. It was in my stores by then for the 2015 release.
Right.
And I remember exactly when and where I got it because, again, I picked it up at, I think it was my local Target. Because I then got on a bus and stopped by the local hospital where my mother was at the time. Don't need to go into details there. I just know that. And I built it right there while she was taking a nap.
I remember when I got... I'm trying to remember what my first set was. I think it might have been Korgot.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then after that, I bought all of the Masters just pretty well at the same time.
I have a very similar story. I actually have most of it documented. So I have a Facebook post about getting Normoto and Tahu Master. Those were the first two I got. And then I got all of the Masters.
Yeah. The G2 sets were actually, they were late coming out here in Canada, but I just happened that during summer of 2015, I was on vacation with my ex down in Maryland, and they had Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder at the Target there. So I ended up getting getting that set, which was my only set of the second 2015 wave in the US.
So that was the other thing. We're going so far away from that button.
Well, I think the problem is we don't really know how to get to it because it's kind of behind a wall.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Joe. Played the heck out of this when I was younger. I think I have the cartridge. I should dig it up and fire up the SP. Hell yeah. I went on a crusade a few years ago to buy pretty well all of the Bionicle games in as many different formats as I could. So I have all the GBA games, I have the one DS game, I have all the console games, I have multiple copies of Heroes for different systems, including the PC version in box. And I found an in-box, the only other one for like handhelds, like I have the DS version of Heroes in box, and I have the GBA version of Bionicle the Game in box. Horrible fucking game, but I couldn't pass it up.
On this one. Back in the day, there's like in Sweden we have a few internet stores for retro gaming that are specific for retro gaming, and for like up until like almost I think to up to 2015 they would have listings for Maze of Shadows as a game you could buy up in various auction sites and stuff. And I just said, well, I can get it at a later time, and then eventually the listings stopped showing up, and now I would have to import it from
honestly, pawn shops, those are always your best bet. If you got pawn shops nearby, they'll almost always have something. They have tons of retro games. That's where I've got all of the pretty well all of the copies of the Bionicle games that I have. I've gotten at pawn shops or retro game stores, but normally at pawn shops. So I think what we need to do here, I think we need to go up to where we were, go through that open door, and there's probably going to be a switch to open the door that's down south, and that will lead to the button. The way it was showing through the wall was just a big old red herring. Heroes for all platforms except mobile. I mean, at this point, getting it for mobile would be a whole commitment to itself, because you'd need to have a dumb phone, and then you'd need to have some way to install Java games that don't come from, like, their official store, whatever that would have been.
We just buy a phone with it installed.
I only finished Heroes 100% recently after fighting a faulty memory card on and off for years. Oof. It do be like that sometimes. You know, I don't know what it is about GameCube memory cards. Like, I'd always been told that, oh, if you get anything over like the stock standard 1 megabyte, it's liable for corruption. I've had a 64 megabyte GameStop memory card that I bought new, and it has yet to have any problems. And I've used that in modding too.
I was going to say, I saw the telekinesis blocks. Did we have to move those to try to unlock the door?
No, but I think we'd still have to go up to the door that we opened up there and go through that to find another switch to open the door that's down to the south, and then we can probably get to the button from there.
Alright, well, Tarker is kind of just taking us on a wild ride right now.
Why are you blaming Tarker?
Leave me alone!
Leave Tarker alone!
Is that going to be the new meme this week? Has anyone made that meme yet?
If I can finish my assignments after this in time, I will do it. I'll complete with text-to-speech.
Leave Tarker alone!
Yes. Yeah, we gotta open a door so we can push a button to open a door. That's the theory anyways. If we can get off of this Karzani route, we'll find out for sure if that's the way or not.
We
Oh
take
my God.
Bikini Bottom and we push it somewhere else. But we open a door and we open it somewhere else.
This game pretty well is just open door to open door to open door to get ambushed to open door.
Open doors.
Okay, there's the door. Now we just gotta go through and see what's on the other side and hope it's not a red herring. Ugh, I got too many assignments piling up. I got some of them done yesterday, but it's just the executive function is not working right now, and I'm also out of ADHD meds right now, so that's gonna be fun. There we go. Now we're not stuck on the wall anymore. Game, please. Okay. Now we're gonna do this, and then we're probably... Oh, yep, there's an ambush. Okay. Krikori Nui, that is air, I believe, so we probably need Onawa. Basic Ta.
More basic talk. I really wish LEGO had produced more elements in this color.
Which?
Onawa's brown.
Oh, yeah.
Like that caramel color, for lack of better terms.
I mean, I liked what they did in 2006. I liked the tan that they used for AVOC.
Yeah, that one was nice.
It's weird. They never used half of the Paraka colors. They just never used again. Like Hakan, I think he had pink. AVOC had like dark tan.
You're referring to
Zocton had mint green.
Are you referring to the rubber color of his
no,
the spine color? Or
no, I'm talking about the joints, the limbs.
Oh, the limbs?
Yeah.
Okay, those were just standard reddish brown. So that would have been the newer, what we now call brown.
Sort the Technic connector sockets.
Oh, those are dark tan, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Those were the ones you mentioned.
Yeah.
You said limbs, so I assume you mean the actual limb ones.
No, I said the joints.
Okay.
Yeah.
The joints, yes, that's dark tan.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting to see Toa with those colors more especially.
No, I would have liked to have seen more of the mint green from Zocton, especially.
A reddish brown and dark tan Pohate Fantoka.
Yeah. Man, making the Fantoka, the colors that they did, was certainly a choice.
Oh, the Fantoka, yeah.
But I mean, in fairness, those sets were originally supposed to be another wave of the Anika Mari, so...
Yeah.
Well, let's try and recharge our basic Ta here.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, that's how many of the saps do we have? Hold on.
Specifically,
or that's the sap, it's the
root,
right?
yeah.
We have 4 root, okay.
Yeah.
So, root, Onoa, basic, Ta.
Specifically the Mystic Toa. I don't actually mind the silver as much, because they're supposed to wear armor.
Yeah.
You can argue with me on there we go. The color choices, the dark red, the dark blue.
I like the colors. I just don't think they work for the Toa Nuva.
We're not going to defend, are we? We're going to throw a basic Ta, aren't we?
No, now we're going to defend, I bet.
Probably, because we both kind of... Yep.
Well, at least he actually attacked that time and didn't, like, go into a loop of flying and defending and then flying and defending.
basic top.
Mm-hmm. Man, we got a lot happening in this fight, huh?
Oh wow, yeah. What's our next one? Is that
That's a Terracotta.
Oh, okay. And the one after that, a Kirakori. Kirakoris are.
It's already dead. That's what it is.
It was air anyway. So Terrakavas are officially water, I believe.
Yeah.
No. What did they make?
I mean, they'd have to be, right?
Matau?
They can be sand also.
Basically.
There we go.
Okay, we got it with a basic top.
Very good.
I should check to see if that sprite actually had any lines coming up of it, or if it actually was a legitimate basic top.
Oh, you mean like the actual design on it?
Yeah. I'm going to back up the footage and I'll pause it as it hits.
Okay, so there definitely is a switch or something in here, because that is 100% a switch behind that.
So I sent this in Alumni in General. Do you see the sprite? It doesn't actually have any other details going forward. It is a basic top.
I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that that's just a generic sprite that they use for all Tametru discs.
That'd be my guess, but it's still funny that it actually is a basic top.
Yeah. So it's consistent
Or
with the
close.
design that Jahara was working on.
Actually, now that I think about it,
Speaking of Jahara says, I
pips.
almost hit my RL basic Ta against the laptop.
Oh no, don't do that. Now that I'm looking at it again, no, apparently it has 2 pips on it based on the basic Todd design. It's possible that it might have been a level 2, which is fine. We're talking the power level maybe isn't as consistent
Right.
to what an actual basic Todd. The fact is it doesn't have a power. Oh, we made it here finally.
Indeed. Now let's hope that we're actually in a good position to throw off this disc. Basic
We're not.
lay!
Basically.
That was not basic lay. Hey, let's
irony-
go first try!
Hells yeah.
Baby! And I was right, that does open the door down there, so...
I knew it would.
Yeah.
And then that one's going to allow us to go into the next room, which is probably going to be where the telekinesis puzzle is.
Indeed. Middle digit on basic Ta code is 0. Neat.
Yeah, it's a 100. I know that
Yeah.
because it represents a basic Ta.
I really need to get started at some point on making like a basic Ta t-shirt. A basic tee, if you will.
It's just going to be all red. It just has white letters of basic Ta.
You know, I could just make an all red t-shirt and have like the design, like the design of the Tametru disc in white.
It would be a good choice. And of course, number 100, of course. At the bottom.
Yeah, I might need to put a little more into it just so that, you know, it's more, shall we say, transformative, so that we don't get our store shut down by Lego or Faber or something. But
Right. Well, let me look at Tametru real fast.
like, I wouldn't want to just use the disc icon by itself. What I would probably do is try and take inspiration from various images and memes of Lord Helix.
Makes sense. All right, let me go to the Kanoka page. I want to see if I can find a good enough copy of the symbol real fast, because
You're not going to find anything that I don't have better in the Magna Leak files.
fair. But I can always look. I
Right.
just want to study it.
There are some decent ones in the 2004 style guide, but not as high res as what's in Faber's documents. Which again,
a way we can
I'm
make it
not like
transformative-
we don't really talk about that kind of thing too much, but like I'm not opposed to using those files in a way that's transformative and doesn't distribute the original documents to the public.
Well, I would probably turn around and re-rasterize everything anyway, make my own shapes.
Right. Like I'll be 110. I'll be 110%. The version of the Huna Hordica and a lot of the background assets that were used for this Bionicle Day came from the Magna leak. But because of the way they've been made, it's not really a huge deal, I think.
Yeah, it's not like we're selling these or distributing them in any way, shape, or form.
Right. Now, I do recognize that does put me in an unfair position where it's like, you know, I have access to assets that nobody else does creatively, but at the end of the day, you know, I work for the organization that was tasked with archiving these before they were taken down, so I was going to have access to them regardless.
Right. So I'm looking at it. We could omit, for example, the outer ring design of the basic top.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna send.
So I think what we need to do here, well, we'll deal with that after, but I think we'll need the Tametru disc to break those blocks. But let's fight the Terracotta first.
That sounds fun. So if we omit that outer ring, that would allow us to just have that symbol. If we alter these patterns so that they could be a little more, I was going to say, I don't want to stray too far away from the basic Ta approach, but could we integrate other masks or other disc shapes into this one to kind of create a more combined design?
Perhaps. I mean, ideally what I would like to do, but it might be beyond the amount of time that I currently have available to me, is I would like to do something like a lot of Lord Helix memes are like stained glass windows in a church. I would like to do something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at I'm just immediately looking at a Redbubble link just for fun.
Man, Redbubble is just the plagiarism capital of the internet, which is hilarious considering every time I've tried to make a store on there, they've taken us down for copyright reasons.
You're not going to believe this. There's an actual page on the Pokemon Center website for Lord Helix.
Really?
100% it is a real link.
Huh.
Now, having said that, there's only 4 items for sale, and they're all Ammonites related. Sort of.
I mean, yeah.
Aw, look at the Ammonite sitting cuties plush, though. That is adorable, objectively. It's sold out. Rightfully so, it's sold out. And they also had a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Z-Man, you actually remember? Yeah, no, it was the crossover. Yeah, it was for those unaware. It was the crossover content between I did a series of renders of the Legend of Madanui Toa models in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure poses and backgrounds, and Redbubble took down the whole fucking thing.
That's bullshit.
And what's worse is that, well, one, the amount of plagiarism on that site that's just let to go is insane. So that's one thing. But also, they don't offer any options to dispute a copyright takedown. You accept it and you like it, or you leave. So I chose to leave. Also, yes, this is going to be a problem. My controller not working. I don't know how I'm going to do this quickly.
Well,
you know
let's
what?
see what happens.
Trust in chat.
Do the thing. Oh, chat actually picked it up. Chat actually picked it up. Are we going to keep it or are we going to move it? Are we going to put it down?
What are we going to do, chat? What do we do?
Drop it in the chasm.
Well, I don't think we actually can drop it in the chasm.
Oh my god. Y'all. Holy shit.
We are doing it. No, we're not so doing it.
I mean, again, it's at a point now where unless chat deliberately put it back to where it was, we're basically home free.
Point is, it's out of our way.
Right.
All right, drop it in the pit.
Throw yourselves off the edge.
But wait, who moved it that far, or are you controlling it?
That wasn't me.
How the heck did we manage to get it all the way across to I mean, it's going to be hard to it's going to be hard to get that route if we need it.
I might have encouraged chat to put it down.
Of course.
But I did not move it.
Yeah.
It's okay, we didn't want that route anyway. No, the route creates more basic TA. We need the basic TA. Embrace the basic TA.
Your family's gonna hate you again.
Oh, they're about to leave in a bit anyway, so I can keep talking about basic TA until the cows come home.
Wait, don't tell me the only thing over here was the root, and we just buried it under the block.
You gotta be kidding me.
I swear to God.
There's got to be more. There's got to be more. Did we pick up?
Okay, there's a switch, and we have to put the block on the switch. We didn't have to bring it over here then, at least. So we're halfway there.
Okay. All right. Winnow time. Apparently we are not Winnowa.
Now we are Winnowa.
And then tap B.
B.
Break the block. I had to stop and think about that one. I got there eventually, but I don't know if it was worth it.
Hey, basic TA.
Remember when we said how much would it cost for us to get Joe Cool to do that?
In the Vican voice?
Yeah.
Bonus track for Ida's Journey Act 3.
I know the answer is probably not enough money.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I don't know why that reminds me, but we have a new soundboard. So of course we have this.
I have come.
Then we have this.
Come fire!
And now we have this.
I'm coming! Baba Booey.
You know, it's very strange how many cum jokes there are in Bionicle if you look hard enough.
Spin!
I agree. Okay. So we're getting there, but we're not in the good position to move it down. We should have been facing downwards, otherwise it's going to be stopped by the camera, which kind of bullshit, honestly. I feel like the block should move the camera at least until the point where the TOA is about to go off screen.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
I guess while we're in this position, I should probably see if I can get my controller hooked back up, because I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to save the state and reset. Or actually, oh wait, y'all got it, but... okay, I'm going to save the state here, because we're going to have to put it down anyways, unfortunately. But why is it not detecting my... You know, I'm just going to reset. So give me one...
That's probably a good idea.
Moment here. Game. F1. Is that going? Okay, that's going. Does the script still work? Is it still...
Well, we'll find out.
Nope, it says invalid window handle. Okay, gonna reset the script as well then. Yeah, I don't know why it disconnected my controller, because it was working just fine when I started, so whatever. Anyway, script should be going now, so... Let me just see. Yep, nope, that still works. Okay.
Right, let's pick up that route while we're at it.
Well, first we gotta get in the correct position here. Also, that's a sap, and I think we're still full up on saps. Yep.
Okay. Well, we tried.
Indeed.
We've done everything we can, chat. It is here where Nakama must die.
It's still not quite close enough, I don't think. I think we need to be, like, beside it slightly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, kind of bullshit that that the block doesn't move the camera, but it's whatever.
It's fine. This is fine. Apparently, we want to move it real fast, so.
I mean, hey, you know, any progress is still progress. It's just the act of picking it up and then moving it without putting it down like that. You know, the fewer steps we have for that, the better.
Agreed.
So I would make sure we're in the right position first and then try and deal with it.
I wonder if we could get it on the button from here, to be honest.
No, I don't think we could, because the majority of the button is outside of the camera's bounds, and the hitbox on those buttons are far smaller than they should be.
Patience.
Patience is a virtue.
We are moving it.
No, we're not.
Now we're not. Okay.
Now we might be able to get it on the button, but it's 50-50, I would say.
Yeah. Damn it. And let me guess, we're about to throw a green disc, aren't we? No?
Surprisingly not. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong thing.
Okay. Did you tap the A?
I tapped B by accident, but...
Are you trying to control it for us, or are you just letting us try it?
I'm letting chat try it until such time as chat tells me not to. Because we got the first one somehow. We got it all the way over here on the first try somehow, so... You know, I have a bit of confidence.
Okay, there's a B.
And there's an A.
And I have a hold
Or
down.
a B.
Damn it. Alright, we may just have to have you take over.
Agent Shadow says intermission time. How long have we been going now? We have been going for just over an hour. If chat overall wants a break, we can take a break. Normally I'd save it for an hour and a half, but we'll see. Nuju must be sore from repeatedly dropping heavy blocks on his feet. That was in reference to you messing with settings and getting things... Ah, yes. Well, I'd still say in about a half hour we're probably due for a break. As for this, I think just to usher things along, I will take over here if that's alright with everybody. I just saw the meme Poker Bass posted. Is it those who dare to fail miserably can achieve basic Ta John F. Kennedy? Well, saving that to the folder. Send to help. Nujukinesis is a lost cause. Okay. Well, we'll see if you guys can pick this one up. If it gets dropped again, then I'll take over.
That works.
No chat. You have to finish your game on your own.
Yep. Leah and I will be back in 3 hours. If the block is still here, you fail.
This will be on the test.
All right, let's see what we got. We got it in the air.
Hold down.
And now
It's
we
good.
don't. Okay.
All right.
I'm doing it.
Very good.
Okay.
Wait, did that actually? Nope, that was too far, actually. I didn't think that it could go that far off screen. Oh boy, there are 2 Nui Jaga down there. Won't that be fun?
Oh no, and now we have to go back as Onawa. Oh, dearie dear. Okay.
Well, it's still easier than this.
Hey, remember when you thought this was just going to be a sap, and that was all that was here?
We did it, chat. We saved Metro Nui.
Just as long as they don't know about all the other mistakes we made along the way.
The mistakes were the friends we made along the way.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all think it would be fun to do a chat plays of BIONICLE the Game for GBA? I feel like that would be fundamentally impossible, but just due to how scuffed that game is, it would be hilarious to watch. I think that game's biggest problems are the orientation of its controls and the fact that the way the graphics are made they provide zero depth perception. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun gauntlet. Because there are 2 Nui Jaga, and both of them are probably going to have 3 separate fights in them. Oh, are we out of basic Ta again? Do we have any Super Curzoni roots right now? It's hard to see.
I don't believe we do. Hold on. No, we have 1 Super Curzoni route.
Well. There we go.
We now have basic Ta.
Very good.
We can win. We can see. We can fight.
Oh, what? Happy early birthday. Rain.
Woo! There's gonna be rain on my birthday.
How long?
That's actually a good thing for me. Trust me.
Oh?
We've been pretty dry the last 3 months. As far as and we have a crap ton of wildfires all over Washington right now.
Oh yeah, because a lot of them are coming from BC, right?
No, they're all just here.
Huh. Well, your government likes to blame us for it, so...
No, I understand.
Hmm.
No, I'm just going to send you a quick screen cap of what it looks like for us real fast.
Hmm.
Some of them definitely got toned down. But we've got some pretty bad ones.
Hmm.
Oh, it says go to bed. Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to go to a different going to a different website. I can't remember what the better one to check is.
Dead. And now we gotta fight another one. Another one.
Someone ought to protect the Bionicles from the fires.
Hmm. God, I remember that one post in mask posting where it was... There was someone who posted in mask posting when there were a bunch of wildfires in California, and they were like, you know, won't somebody please think of the bonkles?
Yeah, I remember that.
I believe that is a route in there.
Ooh, we could use that.
Indeed.
But first, we must fight.
What I did.
Basic Ta.
Basic talk.
Man, this is doing some chunky damage, though.
I mean, basic talk is just too strong. I don't know what to tell you. Wait until it's like a level 10.
Jeez.
Or
I don't even know
whatever
what
the
level
highest,
it is right now. What does it
It's
say
a
on the
level 3
thing?
right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we even fighting with the right? Yeah, I was about to say.
Still did some good damage, though.
Well, he's not.
Get to
not
the
his,
root of the problem. Fuck off.
Basic top. Basic top. It's also a Mattel level 4. That's also helping do some damage. Whoa. Oh, right. We're in the wrong Toa now.
Yeah.
Oops.
Damn.
Basic saw too strong.
There we go.
We make memes about it, but also, like, come on.
I think it might be our best disc right now, isn't it?
The
The lay basic is pretty good as well.
Lay basic, Ta basic, the Ta enlarge is the same level,
Hmm.
but I don't know what that would do for us at this moment.
Big Ta. Okay, so
I mean,
there's
yes,
another
you could
door.
argue-
There's another door to the right of that one.
Yes.
And I think we need the basic Ta to open it.
So that door is open, the one with the 3 statues, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, we need the... I'm pretty sure we need the basic Ta to break those. Because the lay Metru disc wasn't doing it.
Yeah, you're right. We do. All right. Switch to Ta disc,
Hmm.
and then hit A.
Yeah, there we
We've
go.
got this. We've got this.
There's one. And there's 2. Let's see if that's enough to get through. Never mind, that's all of them. And one more for good measure. And another
we're
just to
giving
make
these
sure
things-
it's dead.
I thought just giving these away for free, you know.
Another one.
Another one.
So
Another
Honestly, we're making good progress today.
I only know one word of kill, and that's overkill.
Yeah. It does
Where
help
did
that
it
I
go?
feel like every level after the first one is a lot less cryptic.
We're gonna have to toss a disc.
Hmm.
Never mind. Basic top.
Are we out of basic ta again? Yeah, we sure
out
are.
of basic top. What the hell?
If I wasn't so preoccupied, we wouldn't have gotten
Alright.
this far.
Basically. We're just gonna have to use a basically.
Hmm.
Why are we using flying attack?
Why
I mean,
not?
it worked.
Fly is fly.
Fine, screw it. Use the mask.
Now we have basic ta.
How do we manage to get that working?
What do you mean?
Brother!
Motherfucker.
Basic top.
There we go.
Oh no, it was nothing else all along.
I love that the mask was still active.
Basic hot too strong.
Hey, we got a super root.
Neat. I sense more basic toss.
Hmm.
I wish we'd had more than just 10. Would it be worth it to try to hack the game and get us like 500?
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I probably could, but
As an experiment, I would love to see if we could do that later.
Don't worry about
that
it.
is a BIONICLE. And that is also a save totem, so we could actually recharge pretty quickly there.
This works. But first, the BIONICLE. That is, I want to say, ice?
Yes.
Okay, BIONICLE is ice. So,
Well, it's dead now.
I mean, it was a BIONICLE. Terracotta. Okay, water, that means we need basic ta.
Can't wait for the challenge run. Can we beat Mesa Shadows with only basic ta? I mean, we've almost been doing that.
Almost exclusively, it would be funny.
Can you beat Mesa Shadows without using basic ta?
You know what? That actually would be a very interesting challenge. So, what are the parameters of that challenge? You can use items to refill your basic ta.
I mean,
You can use
out
the
of,
mask.
out of the
Yeah,
gate,
use-
from the outset, it would not work because the first fight in the game, you only have Vakama and his first ability, which is just a stat boost.
No,
Right.
So the
Here-
only offensive item you have at the start of the game is basic ta.
Yeah.
Right.
Here,
So it's
we need to implement our speedrunning strategies and find a workaround glitch.
You know what? No. This does work because if you recall from Half-Life 2 Episode 1, there is an achievement called the One Free Bullet. There is a moment in the game where you have to use a pistol to unlock a chain link door,
Hmm.
and that's the only bullet you're allowed in the entire game. After
Huh.
that, you can only use crowbar, gravity gun, or grenades. I believe.
Yeah.
No
Also,
other
I
options
guess
ever.
that does remind me. I guess F's in the chat for Metroid Prime 4, Half-Life 3, and GTA 6 for all coming out now after Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah, right. Oh man, who would have called Silksong when it come out? I mean, everybody would have, but who would have imagined?
Much less for $20. Jesus Christ. The industry was
Yeah.
sent into a frenzy for that, and I'm here for it.
Right. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here contemplating, is it worth buying Borderlands 4 at $70? And my answer is maybe
the
not
answer
right
is
now.
no. No, I've been playing a bit of Silk Song, and I was also playing through Donkey Kong Bonanza and trying to finish that. And now they've announced paid DLC for that, so that's interesting.
Here's the thing, I wasn't actually planning to play $70 for that game. I was looking at the deluxe edition, so that would have been $100.
Brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I have other things to do. I have an entire football game next week. Well, we've picked the wrong character for this one now.
No, we haven't. Have you seen the article declaring GTA 6 the first...
Quadruple.
No, that's quintuple, I think. No, that doesn't exist. Certainly not from the likes of fucking Rockstar.
No, I thought it was ambitious enough to call Perfect Dark the first quad A game.
We need to just stop using, like... We need to stop doing that. Like, Ubisoft was bad enough trying to say, oh, we're making the first quadruple A game. No, you're fucking not. That doesn't exist. You're just full of fucking hubris. Kill yourself.
Quadruple A games refer to the new tier of high budget, high ambition for games developed by top-notch studios.
Let's not forget that these studios are also responsible for hiding sexual abuse within their ranks. So, you know, you'll forgive me if I don't want to believe a fucking word they say.
Would you like to know the most expensive game of recent years so far? It's Genshin Impact. It totaled $751 million adjusted for inflation.
I mean, isn't that game at least partially or fully funded by Tencent?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that explains that. They've got more money than they know what to do with.
This is more than Final Fantasy VII, released in '97 and named the first AAA game, whose whole total development and marketing was between $152 to $275 million, adjusted for inflation. Basically, what they expect is quadruple A games would be a lot more expensive than AAA games. So on the one hand, the industry is tired of the high resources and time required to produce a AAA title, as it can result in massive losses if they don't sell. But on the other hand, the production price doesn't show any trend of reduction either. So,
how about they just fucking stop? They could also just do that. I mean, God,
Ubisoft,
look at how much Silk Song made in its first 3 hours. I think it made about what, $8 million on Steam.
I mean, if you just want to look at basic raw numbers, just look at what Balatro was able to do.
Really?
And they had no budget. Legitimately.
And then we've got games like Warframe that look just as good as the AAA slop that's coming out these days. It's free to fucking play.
Yeah, Silksong crashed several storefronts. Steam was
crashed
affected.
All of the storefronts.
And the fact is, for some people, you don't even have to pay to play it because it's already on Game Pass too.
Yeah.
Which is insane that a $20 game like that would generate that much revenue, and they still say, hey, by the way, it's also for free on Game Pass. You just pay the $10 or whatever it is these days. I don't remember what the price is because I've got it for at least another 6 months.
Well, I do want to give Team Cherry the benefit of the doubt there, but I will also point out that originally, when it was first being developed, I believe that Silksong was originally going to be an Xbox timed exclusive, and it was going to launch on Game Pass from the outset. And that Kickstarter for Silksong began a little bit before Hollow Knight became the massive cult classic that it is right now.
Yeah.
So again, you know, it's... I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, like, yeah, you know, this is that they always intended that. But I also think that contractual obligations forced them to do that as well. So,
Yeah.
also, I just realized a major problem here. We needed to move those blocks from the other side.
I did say, hey, we should probably do that.
You know what? It's been an hour 20. I think it's time for a break before we do that. What do you think, chat?
I think that's a great idea. We'll just do that. And maybe, just maybe, if we ask our...
What were we going to say, Steven?
I was going to say, if we ask our benevolent leader nicely enough, maybe he'll be willing to take over and get us back over to the other side to try it ourselves. Maybe.
Maybe.
If we ask nicely. Anyway, I will return in a bit.
Yep, we will be right back, everyone.
Gali, Liwa, Onua, Pohatu, Tahu, and Kopaka. Defending the island from the Lord of Skull Spiders. Seeking the legendary Masks of Power. Lego Bionicle. It's new and now.
The Great Spirit is awake. Have the Toa save the universe. Is this the end of the evil Makuta? Go online now and you can win at bionicle.co.uk.
It's really great to have as many of you fans here, true fans. We've been looking forward to seeing you all here, so cool that you could come. We have a great respect for you, and we have great respect for your knowledge of the 2001 to 2010 Bionicle. We won't pretend that we know as much of this as you guys do, so we won't be answering a lot of detailed questions on the old canon. We will, however, talk about what we know, and we know something about the topic today, Lego Bionicle 2015. And let me start out with saying it's a reboot. So all the talks and all the speculations, put them aside. It's a reboot, and Chairman will get into more about that. And when Chairman and Stengo are done presenting, we'll try to answer as many of your questions as precisely as possible. But there will also be a couple of questions, most likely, that we'll answer with no comments at this point, either because we don't know it yet, or because we have to, out of respect of either our partners or competition. So with that said, go ahead, Chairman.
So guys, I hope you can hear me here, because I don't want to sit there. It feels a bit boring there. But the first thing is a new journey begins. Welcome to a new journey into the world of Bionicle, into the fantastic and amazing world of Bionicle. The first thing that I want to do is, I actually want to thank you guys for showing up here. But most likely I want to thank you guys for helping to bring back Bionicle. Because I think you are the true fans and the true believer in this franchise. But anyway, we are doing this, of course, for a new audience group. It's the kids from nowadays. But we want to respect the roots, where Bionicle came from, when it first launched, what made it so big or unique. We think it's the mystic, the world, the mystic island, the cool characters, this sci-fi fantasy feeling, like this biomechanical feeling as well. As I said, the unique characters. We have the Toas here that we brought back. We're gonna bring back Makuta, the main villain. We looked into all the awesome functionality that these guys did when they launched it the first time. But of course, we also want to bring back the ultimate masks of power. So, but you can ask yourself, what kind of flavor? What kind of flavor did we add to the Bionicle Primal soup? Because when you have a delicious recipe, you actually don't have to change a lot. You know, you have to see how was it done. What can you add? And of course, most likely, what we add was the so-called new system. You know, that you hopefully all are familiar with. And then we looked into different kind of play triggers that I want to show later on, that we kind of refined towards our new building system. But we thought, like, let's respect the roots, let's put all the nice stuff in there, and let's not make it too salty. Now I'm just going to give you a small sneak peek from the concept. Of course, I can't show you everything because we would sit here till 2 days or something like that, but you can see from the wall. That's fine for you. That's fine. So let's talk. In the beginning, there was. But the sneak peek is going to be from concept to product, and here on this picture you just see like some concept art on the packaging design that we went through, and on the right side is almost the final product. I want to talk a bit about the overall design style, the character development, and the play functions. So the design language. I think most of you guys recognize the element on the left. So and what we wanted actually to keep the design language from Bionicle. What made it again unique, and combine that with the building system. So you see, we took the focus on putting pistons and ribs and a lot of details into that one, but also made it compatible with our new building system. So it's not like unique parts all the time, but it's parts that we can cross-use, and we have our base platform that we can use to create these characters. And that is also going to give you more options to make cool mods. So the starting point for the product development is, of course, the character. Who is the character? You see, you're all familiar with Tahu, I guess. We really looked in who was he, what did he do, where was he, like what is his environment, what is his task, what is his mission, what are his cool moves, what is his like base feature design. You see like this rough black and white drawing up there to really identify what makes it, gives his expression. And we did shitloads of sketches on that. And of course right now you only see the sketches here, and of course we built also a lot, and went through a lot of testing with the kids, with our target group right now, to see, is it still fresh, is it still relevant for the kids nowadays, you know? And that brings me to the next point. Of course, we could not just use the old masks and bring that out. It is a bit like if you reboot Batman or Ninja Turtles, you know, if they would just look like Ninja Turtles.
What's this? Come have a taste.
Welcome back, everyone. Hey, chat, how did we end up back here? Isn't that mysterious and unexpected? Who did that?
I'm not sure how the hell we pulled that off, but since we're here, let's switch to Let's switch to Nuju and see if we can fix that. Mysterious, even. All right, let's see if we can target the other one. Mysterious.
There we go.
Very good. Okay, back down to Matt.
How did that happen? That's just so weird. James must have put some new automation into the code or something.
Yeah, it happens. Yes. The that transition was amazing. It was that was actually one of the last ones we made. That was made, I should say.
Yeah, Lay did that one entirely.
Yes.
All right, now
it's the thank you with the like the anime flesh. So funny. It's so goddamn funny. All right, venture forth back into the void.
Yeah, now I was gonna say now we just got to get back to where we were.
There isn't a standalone version of that, but there is. It's posted in the video we posted of all the outros.
Yeah,
so you can just get a time code for that one.
That would be on the Beaverhouse channel, but there is a playlist for it on the 810 channel, I believe. It's under BIONICLE Day demo reels. Yes.
Oh, you uploaded to Beaver. I suppose that makes sense.
Well, I had always uploaded I uploaded them there up until 2023, I think. So I just kept doing it out of consistency.
Yeah.
Where even are we right now? Oh, there we are.
Out from the shadows.
In this point in space, at this moment in time.
Localized entirely within this cave.
Are we even... I mean, where are we even... I'll be honest, I kind of blanked out as to where the hell we were in the first place, so that's why I'm like, where the hell are we?
We gotta go down this way. We're always lost. I do not want to do assignments after all of this, Jesus. But they're not major, it's just like R&D for a couple of things, but it's still stuff that I gotta do.
Nice. I had to retake physics.
Oof.
That's what I'm studying mainly this semester. But it's about time. Last time I read the course was 5 years ago, so it's neat having a refresher.
Yeah. I was in game design in 2019 up until the start of the pandemic, and then I realized I didn't want to fucking do that. And so I was figuring out what I wanted, what I actually did want to do for a couple of years, and then I started in on photography, and that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my degree in industrial design. And I only have the math courses left, and they are a pain.
I can imagine.
But
Oh, man.
I'm getting there.
I love random
Kyrus.
encounters.
All right, that's how it is. Basic talk.
Nope, Vakama, apparently.
Why are we going to...
And he missed!
Yeah, because it's the wrong Toa for this.
And he missed again!
Stop wasting our basic toss.
Now, all Toa are created equally.
Tarker, this is somehow your fault.
How is it my fault? Leave me out of this.
Leave Tucker alone!
The Chaos Lord is on vacation today, okay? He's trying a new form of therapy. Yes. Gardening, micro-gardening. That's what I'm going to call it.
Keep using our basic toss until we have no more basic toss.
I was gonna say, this one's taking a lot of punishment.
Ah, and it keeps dodging. It learned for Piccolo. Wind fly.
Dodge that. Dodge that. Ugh.
It's not wind fly, it's wind fly.
All this just to get back to the position we were previously at, because the camera is just slightly too far away to bring the block back from where we actually were. That's kind of horseshit, honestly.
It's the pinnacle of...
the pinnacle of pinnacle?
It's the pinnacle of game design. Peak performance looks like.
We're gonna get stuck on this stalagmite, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh, no. Actually, that did help us get into a good position here, I think.
As long as we don't fuck it up.
Okay. Basic lay. And now we hope that we're in the right position.
And now we play the throwing game.
Hey, let's go. I hate it when the game does that. Somewhere a door opened. We're not going to tell you where like we sometimes do.
But just go ahead and look around for it. Sure.
I know I saw a closed door somewhere nearby. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I believe it's just south of us.
Yeah?
There's this concept in video game called progressive difficulties. Yes. Before they showed you where the door is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Now they don't. There you go. The game is more difficult.
The door is open. Go find it, bitch. If those messages were for secret areas, that would make sense. Yeah. It's just, it's inconsistent. That's what bugs me about it. So we're making solid progress through this area, though. Well, that's a Cavanica.
Imagine if we got a game over.
God. I mean, we have lost a Toa at least once already, but... Oh yeah, there's 3 of them here, huh? Oh, good leveling for Vakama.
Shit.
Basic Ta.
Basic Ta. Oh, look at that. We... Oh, shit. We just ran out of Basic Ta.
Well, shit.
Super Tarzani route. Basic Ta.
Indeed.
I sent the command through, did you?
I did.
We should then get it if we both sent the same command.
There
yes, we
go.
did. We have basic TOS.
And now everything dies. Begone.
Begone. Fuck.
Oh, Nakama leveled up. Hey, and she got an ability that makes no sense. Okay, well.
Uh-oh.
You get one. You get one. Yeah, why is Nakama's second ability fucking air slice? You could have called it like water jet or something, and it would have at least made more sense. Come on. Have a good one,
Whenua. Yeah, have a good one. Same reason I guess they gave Whenua Sonic Boom.
Yeah. I mean, they could have called it Seismic Boom, and it would have been just as apt.
True.
All right, what's the... Oh, there's a route down there. We should probably get that.
Yeah, I'm going down. That's basic toss.
Huzzah.
We knew the assignment. We can't refill the basic toss from here, though, can we?
No. I mean, in the main game you can, but I didn't have time to do the pause menu, so...
Well, I suppose if we ask you
we
nicely
pretty
again,
well
you might be able to do
just refilled with a Super Karzani route like 5 minutes ago, so...
Ah, good call. Good call. I mean, with the diplomacy mode, this game has been relatively seamless.
Yeah.
I think that was the right call.
It's been slow, but not as slow as it was on Anarchy. That being said, I am curious at when the time comes that we're like done with the game, either if we finish it or we just get as far as we want to go, I want to turn off the timer and just see how quickly the game falls apart.
I'm all for it. We'll see how it goes.
I agree.
Just slowly inch our way over. I can just hear the branch Karzani going, I sent the wrong Toa.
Alright, let's get this shit out of the way.
Oh no, okay.
I hope we don't have to bring it across the chasm. That would not
We are
be
going
cash
to
money.
No, we're going to have to go up with it. We're going to have to go up with it, for sure.
How did that happen? Who did that?
No, I applied dirt to all my bases.
Alright, so we gotta just inch over so we're in a good position for it. And then pray that we don't need to actually, do anything with it.
Oh, that's definitely a button underneath it, for sure.
Well.
We're kind of screwed now.
Actually, this looks like a Laymetru thing. We use the Tametru disc to break the canister, and then we use the Laymetru disc to actually,
go further.
Yeah.
To go further, yeah. Damn it. We went too far to the left.
I got this.
Said no whatever.
I mean, who did that? Who did that?
Chat, you've gotten so good at this puzzle. How did you do it?
They've gotten so good it doesn't even register the commands on the executed action section.
Holy shit. Liam, what did you set the timer to? Okay. Let's try a basic top.
Indeed. We should be in a good position for that.
We'll find out as soon as somebody hits A.
Hey,
Shit.
Let's go. Oh yeah, that's 100% a basic lay.
Yep. All right. We are switching to Lee Metrodisc.
Indeed.
Okay.
The second most fun part. Covering all my bases in Magic Blue.
Somewhere a door opened. Good.
Go find it, bitch. Right. So why can't we just use our mask to levitate us over the chasm?
I don't think the Matatu works that way. I could be wrong.
I mean, okay. That's the question to ask: is how heavy does can the mask? Like, how heavy is the object that the mask can use?
Well, I mean, it's lifting a person has never been a problem. I mean, at the very end of Legends of Betranui, Nuju lifts Vakama like fucking 300 feet in the air, so... The only thing that stopped him is that Makuta hit him in the head.
Okay, I'm looking at it right here. The Matatu allows its user to move targets within their range of view by utilizing the power of thought. The user cannot telekinetically move themselves to fly.
I thought so.
The only difference between the two masks, Great and Noble, are the power's duration and the maximum weight able to be moved. Both can move more than one target at once.
Now, that having been said, I don't believe that... I believe there would be a workaround for that. I'm pretty sure that if, say... You know, like a Toa was like standing on a trash can lid or something, and they levitated the lid with them standing on it, that would probably still work.
Yeah, it's the
require a lot of focus.
It's like the Magneto effect, basically.
Gotta use source physics. Gotta use that that Sonic 06 spin kick on top of the boxes.
That's the other thing. Yeah, you have to still be able to see it and know where you're going. So you're gonna have to like. Now, here's the thing: you just have to see it. Could you just point a mirror at it?
Well, at that point, you could just basically make like the stupid constructs in Tears of the Kingdom, where you just got like handlebars on it, and then as long as the handlebars are within your range of sight, and they are attached to the part that is underneath of you, then you could still lift it.
That's the other thing. Could you just do that?
Furthermore, why stop there? If you have like, you get it, you put a seat inside of a little pod or something. Even if you can only see the window of the pod, you're still technically able to see the pod by definition, so you could levitate it with you in it.
Yeah.
These are the real questions.
Oh, yeah.
Also, where are we going? It opened a door somewhere. I don't remember where there was a closed door.
I mean, we'll find it together.
Will we, though?
No, but we will do it together.
It's got to be down. It has to be down.
United in unity, bound by duty.
This whole thing is a load of duty, if you ask me.
On the last day we were gluing up the mosaic, I looked at Dan and I said, you know, your music is fine and all, and I'm okay with it, but mind if I put something on for me? And he said, oh, that's perfectly fine. What would you like to put on? I'm like, oh, it's nothing. I mean, just some music some friends of mine made. So I put on the pop-up video.
Yeah.
Do you blame me?
I saw you talking about that in the server the other day. Did Solace make Dan cry?
It certainly finally started getting to me, but I think that was the glue. I actually told him
am I like, actually emotional, or am I just inhaling too many fumes?
No, it's the glue that's the problem. No. So it's funny. He's like, "Ooh, this sounds like this is a different type of song. I mean, is this the time to like? I can't remember what he said. Is this the time to feel mellow? I'm like, no, this is time to cry. Oh, cry? Why would you cry? This sounds like And he's like, huh, this sounds like a funeral march. And I'm like, kinda? I think the fact that there's a terracotta there tells me we're in the right place.
Now why does the Miru exist when you could just have the Cadin? I mean, yeah.
One is, okay, so I always interpreted it as the Cadin allows you true flight, but it won't allow you to just like gradually stop.
Yeah, there's no fine control to it.
Whereas the Miru allows for gradual descent, especially when you're not taking. Yeah. It allows the user to float and glide on air.
It allows them to gloat, does it?
Yeah.
I feel like the Mask of Charisma is more attuned to that.
Yes.
Yeah. So the mask does not allow for flight from a standing start, so the user has to rely on wind currents to push them upward.
As your TOA team's designated Earth TOA, you can annoy the Air TOA by having a code on.
But yeah, so it's not the same as a Cadin, which allowed for true flight. So what was the important thing? Yes. So the Cadin allows you to continuously fly, but you cannot hover in place.
Right.
So once you yeet, you yeet. Noble version will allow the user to fly, but not as fast or as long as the great version does.
Oh, we can't do this yet. This is going to be another sequence puzzle, and it's going to be miserable.
Okay, please handle it.
We can't do it yet. We need to activate it from elsewhere. It'll tell us the sequence, and then we'll come back. So there's going to be a Nokama wall somewhere.
Let's go further past it and see if it is over here.
Yeah, it's going to be to the left here, I think. So motor plane versus paraglider. I would say more like motor plane versus hovercraft.
Yeah, or like a jetpack.
Yeah.
Or actually, the better analogy at that point could be a motor plane versus like a skydiver with a wingsuit. It allows you to, generally speaking, maneuver yourself a little bit if you have control over your own action.
Maneuver.
Whereas yes, the Cadin allows you to just keep nooming through. But again, you're stuck on full speed ahead.
Yeah.
You can't just stop what you're doing and then make choices.
Oh boy, we got a 3-way fork in the road. That's gonna be fucking fun.
Oh boy, a 3-way. Said no one ever.
I mean, hey, you're the one with the podcast called FWB, so...
Yeah, nobody's ever mentioned that, by the way.
Really?
Legit, nobody's brought that up. They're
people,
like, oh, people
got the joke for OMFG before they got FWB.
I know. It's so funny. Yes, parachute would probably be the right way to, like, kind of slow yourself down with the Cadin.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sure it allows you to carefully descend. You could slow down a little to do something, but you can't stay in place.
Right.
So the only way you could keep yourself in one spot is to just do, like, loops or something.
You gotta go into a holding pattern.
I might have a few minutes to do some inputs now.
It's like, Nuparo, we can't have you land yet. Could you just do a loop or two? Like, yes, okay. And now I'm going to go left. And I'm going to continue left until you tell me not to. Okay, the strip is clear. Cool, I can land now. I suppose the other way to slow down is to just do what he did in the comic, which is to just crash into the
water. Yeah.
That was such a good idea. But of course, he was trying to take Zactan with him.
Yeah. Oh boy, look, we came all this way for a thing that we don't even need, or we can't even pick up to begin with. Completely useless path.
Partially because we just don't keep getting.
To find out we didn't have to come all this way.
He thinks it's funny too.
Hold on, I have that soundbite. Hold on, I have that.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. Let me take another look. Not quite the same one. That wingsuit scene from the Batman. Oh, I'm excited. We're finally getting a sequel to that next year.
We are.
That was a good fucking movie. I don't care what anyone fucking says.
Honestly, top 3 DC movie of all time.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I also saw the Superman recently. That was really good.
That was also good. I would put that top 10. I wouldn't quite put it in top 5 yet, but it's inching its way in there.
I mean, it's certainly better than Man of Steel. Fight me.
No, 100%. 100%. Man of Steel
Of course, the Snyder fans are absolutely fucking rampant. I don't know what the hell their problem is.
I mean, don't worry. You saw the scene that covered that one.
Actually, I think I'm going to call it for tonight.
Fair enough. Well, you have a good one, Chaos Lord.
Yes, I will chaos the evening away.
What we don't know, chat, is that he's really leaving, so he has plausible deniability to cause chaos in the chat without us noticing.
Leave me alone.
That whole sequence with, exactly, the Twitter monkeys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny when I saw that in the theater. And I actually watched it in 3D, so it was even funnier watching the whole row of them going for essentially infinite at that point.
That was a weird movie for me to see. I saw it at the drive-in theater, and it was pouring fucking rain.
Oh, speaking of movies, I'm going to go on Saturday next week. We're going to go see Apollo 13 in IMAX.
Oh, I didn't even know they were reissuing it, yeah.
Yep, 50th anniversary.
Huh.
140 minutes, so, not bad. It's my first time going to an IMAX. Hey, we found the...
Yeah. They should reissue 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I would be okay with that. And maybe taking out the intermission because we're kind of past that point in life.
I forgot that had an intermission.
Yeah, right at the lips reading sequence.
Huh. It's been so long since I've seen that movie, I've forgotten basically everything about it other than Hal and the monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys sequence, that takes so long to get through, but it is relevant to understand the plot of everything around us.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will say 2010 was a better movie.
I didn't even know they made a sequel.
Yeah, they did, yeah. It wasn't as... It's not even close to being the same style.
Well, I think... When was that? Was that after Stanley Kubrick died?
3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
That was made in 2000.
Didn't he die in the 90s or something? Oh, it came out in the 80s, apparently, huh?
Yeah, 2010, the year we made contact. That was in, 84.
Huh.
So the only character that translated over was, I think... Was he in both of those? I'm trying to remember. I know they kept the same actor who played Bowman. I believe they kept him. Yes. I think Roy Schneider was in both as well. Yes, they kept him as well. So they more or less kept everybody, and they kept the voice actor that portrayed Hal. So those are the only 3 definitive. Everybody came back around.
Yeah. So I'm willing to bet that sequence is going to open whatever path is down here. Yeah.
That would be my guess as well.
Yeah, 100%. That's where we got to go. So we got to go back there, get the sequence, come back here, go through. And then depending on how much is beyond that point, that may be a good point to call the stream. It is getting on a little bit. And I still got assignments to do.
Yeah. I actually did read all 4 of the Odyssey books.
Huh.
Yeah, so they did 2001, obviously. They did 2010. I said that's a sequel. The third book is 2061.
Huh. I'm surprised they didn't just go to 2100.
So 2061 is Odyssey 3. This is... Does anybody care if I spoil this? It's a book that was released in 87.
It doesn't matter too much to me, but it depends on
almost as
everyone
old
else.
as I am. So the idea is this is following the son of Haywood Floyd. This is the guy who was in charge of the mission before, the guy that went to the moon and discovered the whole artifact on the moon, that sort of thing.
Right.
Okay. So he also was in 2010. So unfortunately, he has a grandson.
Unfortunately, he bred.
Yeah. He had an accident. His estranged grandson works aboard the spacecraft Galaxy. Floyd is at the age of 103. He's chosen as one of the 6 celebrity guests to travel aboard the privately owned spaceliner Universe for the first ever human landing on the surface of Halley's Comet as it again nears Earth at that point.
Huh.
So it was due to arrive near Earth in 2061. It turns out, actually, it's due to arrive in 2062, according to what I was told.
Wow, we actually got that.
I just kept people distracted while one person did it. This isn't a movie. This one is a book. They didn't
make a movie out of that one, huh?
Nope.
Huh.
Anyway, the whole idea was it's revealed later that at the ending of the previous one, Jupiter is exploded by the artifacts and turned into another star that is officially dubbed Lucifer.
There's no way that anyone in the solar system would remain alive at that point.
They contained it within like an entire array of these monoliths, basically.
I mean, you can contain it all you want. It's still not going to change its gravity.
I mean, yeah, they did point out it has made a difference amongst Earth, and all of the moons have now become a little more hospitable.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Like, I know these movies probably weren't going for the utmost physical realism, but like, you turn Jupiter into a star, not only are half of the inner rim planets gonna be like scorched, essentially, you'd be lucky if they didn't get entirely ejected from the solar system.
Yeah. No, it gets even funnier. So, because of this, there's a message that's being beamed out by HAL as the Discovery has been destroyed. The message reads, "All these worlds are yours except Europa. Attempt no landing there. Use them together. Use them in peace."
Huh.
And so they do. So at that point, the whole Cold War is now officially over because the Americans and the Soviets have decided to come back together and seek peace. Because, of course, that's totally a thing that would have existed in 2010. Spoilers, I'm pretty sure they fell long before that.
I mean, depending on who you ask, they have still not fallen. They've fallen in name.
So what's even funnier is now they started doing their own missions, amongst other things, exploring the other...
Where are you guys trying to go?
I don't know.
We gotta go down, dude.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just reading a Wikipedia article. That's my fault. Anyway, so what's funny is, long and short of it, there's a whole mission where they're trying to study various things on the different moons, and they relay a message for mentioning how one of the moons, there is a hypothesis revealed by one of the fictional characters on Europa that, quote, "Lucy is here," referring to the fact that Mount Zeus is just a giant-ass diamond, which was a remnant from the core of the exploded Jupiter. So, yeah, they wanted to turn around and just steal all of that for themselves. They ended up on Europa because of an accident.
Oh no, we are out of basic TA again. We do have one Super Curzoni route, though.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, in an epilogue which was set in the year 3001, the original monolith discovered on the moon in 99 has now been placed in the plaza of the ancient United Nations building. Humans have found more quantities of diamonds from the former Jupiter and now use those to create space elevators in an orbital ring connecting them all.
Ah.
And suddenly Lucifer's light begins to fade and the monolith reawakens for the first time in 1,000 years. So the fourth book is titled 3001.
Huh.
And Frank Poole's back.
I see.
Yeah, you remember Frank Poole? He's the guy that was killed off in 2001. Yeah, he's alive. Turns out he actually wasn't dead, and they managed to revive him because they have highly advanced machinery and medicine that allows him to basically not die.
Yeah.
But since he died in space and there's nothing out there to really decay him for 1,000 years, they just kind of said, yeah, wake up. You're fine.
Yeah.
And he's alive. Don't ask why, he's alive.
It do be like that, though.
I do love that they were trying to set up a new ID for him, and it's like, do you mind if we just advance your birth year by 1,000 years? He's like, that's fine. That I accept that.
The man says, I had a shirt of Frank Poole just floating in space I got free at a con back in 2017.
Right? Apparently, Tom Hanks once expressed interest in directing a film version of 3001, which he would have played Poole, but that never came to fruition. I can see Tom Hanks being Frank Poole. That would have been interesting.
Oh boy, here we go. The Nui-Rama again. And it's doing the flying attack again.
And now we're going to have to... now we're going to basic taw it to death, and it's not going to get basic tawed to death.
Yep, because now we're in the defend loop. Oh, it didn't do the thing again. Oh, we defended twice. Oh, but it didn't do the thing again.
No. Okay, we're going to have to basic taw and hope. It's going to fly away as soon as we use basic taw.
There we go.
Oh, good. We swatted a bug.
All right, right or left? What do you guys think?
Must go left. Oh, and at some point, because of Hal being merged in with Dave Bowman, they decided to create a new entity known as Howlman.
Huh.
But what's even funnier is they said, okay, we're going to go ahead and turn around and destroy the entire network of monoliths because, yeah, it just received orders to exterminate humanity.
Good.
Because it sent out its, progress update. It's like, hey, by the way, humans be evil, yo. They be messed up. And it's like, well, crap, let's go ahead and destroy that. So they decided, how about a better idea? What if we just, go to the moon where we have all of our dangerous artifacts and like other things such as viruses just sitting around in a lab
a bunch of deadly viruses, send them to the moon.
And one of these includes an entire hard drive filled with a crap ton of 1,000 years worth of computer viruses that have been programmed.
Oh, good.
And they're like, let's just send an entire petabyte of viruses at this thing and see what happens.
Have a good one, Z-Man.
See you, Z-Man.
No, they just sent all of the viruses humanity ever made at the network of monoliths just to see what would happen.
And it bloody worked. As it turns out, every single variant of a worm, Trojan horse, virus, everything is enough to destroy an entire ancient alien computer network.
Agent Sato says, damn, who could have thought the new AI based on the evil AI Hal could turn evil? It's the fucking, the Metroid effect. They keep making these fucking things. They're like, oh, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Well, we can control them. We can use them for peaceful purposes. No, you can't. They will kill you and they will kill everyone else with them. I gotta watch those movies again sometime. I'm sure I saw them years ago when I was a kid, but I remember basically nothing about them. And there's a lot of movies I gotta watch, so, you know. Okay, so that is the block that we had seen before. There doesn't seem to be anything down there, so yet another useless path. Unless there's a secret that we gotta get with Whenua down there.
I see the fact that we need to shoot a red disc. Can we shoot it over the barrier, then we can jump over as Ottawa?
Well, hold on. I'm curious if there's something we can break as Whenua here that'll lead to a secret area.
I don't think so, because there would be something behind the rock face. We could try.
We
switch to Whenua and then Sonic Boom it.
No. Worth a shot.
Worth a shot. Okay. Ottawa. Oh, there's some really fun ones here. So apparently in November 2014, Sci-Fi had ordered a mini-series adaptation of 3001 into production, planned for broadcast in 2015. This would have been executive produced by Ridley Scott, David W. Zucker, and Stuart Beattie. The latter would be the primary scriptwriter. The estates of both Clark and 2001: A Space Odyssey director Stanley Kubrick were reported as offered their full support for this, but the extent of the involvement was not known at the time. And then 2016, while within Sci-Fi's press release for the television pilot prototype, other series, including Final Odyssey, were mentioned as being in development. So they didn't actually get as far as doing anything with it, but it would have been interesting. Okay, so we definitely need to switch to the paw disc, which it just did, but it's flying so far over the head.
We just have to get into an appropriate position.
Yeah, we have to dip down just a little bit. I wonder if it's just us playing at this point.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Part of me regrets making the life-size basic Taw authentic to regular Kanoka and glow-in-the-dark because it's the brightest glow-in-the-dark I've ever had.
Hey, now we can climb over this.
There we go. We'll see what's on the other side of this door. I would like to get to the next area, if possible, before we call it, but it does seem like it's probably about time to start winding down.
That switch is a green button. I guarantee it's going to be a Nuju.
Well, there is a block on the other side of that wall.
Yeah. Such. The plot of Futurama has similarities, with the character Fry being frozen for 1,000 years and waking up in the year 3000. Yeah, but that's not really a... How do I best put that? That is a similar plot, but it's not... That's like sitting there saying that the plot of Star Trek is similar to that of Star Trek Next Generation. They fly around in a ship. It's a common enough idea.
Will this be enough?
I doubt we're going to be in the right spot for it, but we could always try.
Well, there you go. Okay, now we need Whenua. Or not Whenua.
We need Nuju.
Yeah, Nuju.
Nuju.
Hey, who's doing that? Chat, who's doing that?
Chat, why are you running into the side, too? A door opened.
Somewhere.
But quickly, let's turn it into an Onoa before its chat may accidentally do it again.
It doesn't look like there's anything in there, so I'm not sure where this door is. I assume it's to the left at that point, because we can't go any further right.
What was down again? There was nothing down?
There's jack shit down there.
Fair enough, then it's got to be to the left then.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing up in the chamber, to our knowledge. I think I saw a potential of a door. Oh, there is a door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's that door right there. So we just go straight through there.
Well, not there.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one. Oh,
there
no.
we
Oh,
go.
no. We go down.
This looks like the end.
This is the end.
Because when you get like a long open hall like that, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's starting to transition, and there we go.
Hell yeah. We made it through another area, and I would say that's in record time, because it took us like 3 hours to get through the first area of the first one last time.
I agree.
All right, so I'm going to stop the script for now, and I think we will call it there. I'm also going to save. Wait, huh?
No,
oh, right,
the
save disk. That's right. There we go. Okay, so out of the gate here, I don't think we're going to be able to do this weekly, just because my class schedule is going to be nuts. So
no, it's not going to happen.
Bi-weekly, it's going to take us longer, but it'll have to do, I think. But yeah, we made good progress here, so I think that will do it. Is there anything else you would like to add before we head out?
I don't think so. Once again, go check out my stuff if you are in the Northgate area. Otherwise, yeah.
All right. We will...
Look, I'm proud of that panel.
We will see you guys in a couple weeks.
Very good.